I feel like everything is just I feel like I'm about to crash, y'all. Hey guys, and welcome back to Gisell Talks. So this is going to be episode 15 of this podcast. Welcome. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I have tried to film this intro like probably 10 times by now, and I'm just gonna keep it with you guys. I am not feeling myself today. I am not feeling myself right now at all. I am not feeling my life at all right now. So I'm just not even try to fake it. And if I don't seem as happy or as spirited or as lighthearted as I usually am in my videos, just know I'm not feeling myself right now at all. There's a lot of life changes that are about to happen in my life within the next couple of months, which I originally wanted to talk about them in this podcast episode, but then I really thought about it, and I don't think I'm ready to share that with you guys yet. I will in the future, but just not right now. So you guys will definitely see that coming up in the next couple of episodes, but for now I was like, you know what, let me just it just felt wrong to talk about that stuff right now. I feel like I'm still processing everything, and so I don't want to talk about something that I'm just not ready to talk about yet. So that being said, I was like, you know what, let me just give you guys a little bit of a life update, a little bit of like a mental health update, where I'm at in life, because if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I haven't spoken to you guys literally since like the last week of November, and we are nearing the end of December, you guys. The day I'm filming this is actually December 20th, so it's literally the day before it's being uploaded. But that being said, December has been pretty interesting, you guys. It's been pretty interesting. For starters, I've been vlogging a lot more. I posted like 2 vlogs this month, which is like crazy because I feel like I haven't posted like a vlog in like literally months. But I feel like even though maybe like in those vlogs I looked happy or whatever, like the reason why I was filming more vlogs of myself this month is just because I wanted to almost like distract myself from like what I was actually going through, if that makes sense. Because honestly, you guys, these past couple of weeks have been pretty tough. I've been having to deal with like the pressure of like what I am gonna do with my life in this next year, because again, I don't want to talk about this decision that I made just yet, but I'll talk about it in the next coming episodes. But for now, I just wanted to keep it brief. Things are changing, and in making this decision, I felt really anxious. I felt worried about my future. I felt unsure about my future. I felt unsure if I made the right decision and all that, just because I feel like I have a really hard time trusting myself. I have a really hard time believing in myself and just really going with what I really want on the inside, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the times growing up, I always did things because like other people wanted me to do X, Y, and Z. That's just how it's been. And so to make this really tough decision and like put myself first has put me in a really uncomfortable situation, because I'm just not used to putting my own needs first. Like literally, y'all, like I'm really not used to that. It's kind of embarrassing. But I am certain that I'm certain that this is the right decision for me, and that everything's gonna work out, okay? So that being said, I was really stressing out about that. And so because of that, I was like, you know what, let me have a little project to work on. Let me do more of the things that I like. And honestly, I really do love editing and filming for you guys. So I was like, you know what, let me go film some vlogs, let me go edit. Like, I feel like that'd be super cool, super fun. And I really did enjoy that, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy those videos as well. What else did I do this month? I feel like, well, if you guys are in college, y'all know it's been like finals week or whatever. It's been really annoying. I actually have my last final tomorrow, which, girl, like, it's actually diabolical. Like, why am I taking a final on December 22nd? Like, that feels illegal, bro. Like, genuinely. Anyways, but I have that final tomorrow, and then after that I'm finally done with this semester, which I am so happy about. What else? I have been going to the gym still, you guys, which actually I kind of wanted to talk about that because I feel like I've been finding it a lot harder for me to actually be motivated to like go to the gym and like stay in the gym, because and it's really sucked, because if you guys know anything about me, like, I love the gym, bro. And I'm not saying I don't, I still do love the gym, but I feel like I've been finding it a lot harder for me to like mentally push myself in the gym, because I just feel like mentally I'm going through so much. And if you guys know anything about going to the gym, bro, like, it's all about your mentality, bro. Like, yes, it is physical strength, but it's also about your mental strength too. Like, you gotta believe that you're gonna push that weight because you say so, and you will, you know. But if you have like a weak mind going into the gym, then you are just, it's gonna show in your lifts. And I feel like it's been showing in my lifts these past couple of weeks, right? And it's been really hard for me to see that, because I'm not proud of that at all. I'm just like, bro, like, what's wrong with me? Like, what's happening? Like, you know, it's just, it's been crazy. It's been a lot. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm making some pretty life-changing decisions in my current life that are gonna affect me in the next couple of months, which again, I don't want to talk about right now. I know I will. I'll tell you guys in the future, but not right now. And it's been getting to me a lot, and yeah, pretty much, you guys, I've just been finding it a lot harder to just find that, like, what I call it, that like love for my life. I remember the other day I was talking to my mom and telling her how much like I just feel like I hate myself right now, which like is a really strong thing to say, you guys. Like, trust me, like, I know, bro, like, I know, it's a really strong thing to say, but I was just being honest with her. I was like, bro, like, I don't like the way my life is going right now. I don't like the things that I'm doing right now. I don't like how everything that I'm doing is making me feel right now. I just wish that I could have like some sort of change. Like, I just want to do something different with my life. And so, you know, that's basically how I've been feeling, which honestly, thank goodness that I am having my study abroad trip to Chile for 3 weeks in January. So I'm honestly really excited for that trip, you guys. I'm really looking forward to it, just because I'm excited to see how much I really grow from that trip, and how much I grow from putting myself in an uncomfortable situation, bro. I feel like, if you guys know anything about me, I am like a pretty introverted person. Like, I'm a really shy person when you first meet me. I'm that type of person where like I'm not really gonna talk a lot when I first meet you, because I'm sort of gonna like observe the situation, see how you're talking to me. Like, if you're oversharing with me, then I'm gonna overshare with you back. But like, if you're very like nonchalant, laid back, then I'm also gonna act nonchalant and laid back around you, you know. And so with this trip, I don't I didn't know anybody prior to the trip. I have like one mutual, and when I say mutual, I mean like very distant. Like I've only ever seen you once on campus, okay? So I am really excited to hopefully grow. Actually, no, I know I'm gonna grow my people skills. I know I'm gonna like have to branch out of my introvertness in this trip, because I'm literally gonna be living with strangers. Well, they're gonna be strangers. Well, okay, they're not complete strangers, but like, you know, it's like I don't really know these people, and I'm gonna be forced to have to get to know them. You know what I mean? Because like we're gonna have to like sort of build this sort of trust if we're gonna be living with each other for like 3 weeks, you know? And so I'm really excited to see how much I grow in that. I'm excited just to see how much more I enjoy life, because girl, one thing about me, bro, and I feel like, okay, I've been set, okay, I really started thinking about this really seriously, y'all. Like, I don't think the winters in New York are for me, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, I feel like okay, here's the thing. I know that like seasonal depression is like a thing, which like I'm not saying that like I'm going through my depression because of this like seasonal changing, no sé qué. Like, no, girl, like I feel like my depression started back in August, so like, girl, it definitely was not seasonal depression, you know? But I feel like the winter just makes me even more unmotivated and more like hopeless about life, like truly. And I'm not even saying that to like be corny or like be like, oh my gosh, like yeah, like the winter, like I hate it, it sucks. No, like I actually like, no, like this life is not for me, bro. This weather is not for me. Like I genuinely am like thinking about it, and I'm like, bro, like I feel like I would thrive in a place where like it's like warm weather all year round, and I don't have to deal with this like 20-degree weather with like 20 miles per hour wind and all that stuff. Like I really don't like it, you guys. Let me know if y'all agree with this, but I unfortunately, I don't think I see myself living in New York for a very long time, because I can't. Like I see myself like visiting here for like the holidays for like my family, but to be living here in this winter is, I don't think it's for me. I really don't. Like I feel like I love taking my walks outside. I loved taking my walks during the summer, bro. Like I really did. Or even when it was fall and it wasn't that cold, bro. I loved taking like my 30-minute to like hour-long walks. Like I genuinely thrived. I feel like I genuinely just like thrive so much better in the summer, because I'm able to like go outside and like touch grass and like feel comfortable, you know? But like, girl, if I go touch grass right now, that shit's gonna be cold as flip, and it's gonna be freezing. Like it's just, I feel like it's just, I just dread going outside right now, which is like really bad, because that means that I've been like staying home more, and like, you guys, like I feel like I'm losing myself here. But anyways, that being said, that's sort of been my life updates, you guys. Again, just, oh, you guys, I actually had my second therapy appointment this past Tuesday, I want to think. Yeah, it was this past Tuesday. That was very interesting. So far, I feel like I generally do like my therapist, and I do see something working out between us. So I'm really excited about that. I'm like, what else is there to update you guys on? Oh my gosh, you guys, I actually got, well, okay, last week I also had another orthodontist appointment, and then I actually have to wear, okay, I'm not wearing them right now, my bad, but I'm wearing rubber bands. So like it's like 2 on each side. Like on this side it's like 2 like regulars, and on this side it's like 1 regular, and then there's like a triangle one. Like it's like, it's crazy, y'all. But literally the first couple days, like it hurt, like it literally hurt, and I was like, bro, oh my gosh, like it just reminded me how much freaking braces hurt, because I was like, I completely forgot how much rubber bands can hurt. Like they're just little ligas. Like you don't think that they're gonna hurt, but they do. But that's to like help my front teeth move back a little bit or something like that. I don't know, girl, but So far it's been August, September, October, November, December, 5 months since I had my braces, and I've already seen extreme amount of progress, especially on my bottom teeth, so I'm really happy about that. So I'm gonna have to be wearing my rubber bands in Chile, y'all, so I gotta remember. I don't know how good I'm gonna be with them during the daytime because I don't know, girl. But during the nighttime, I definitely will be very consistent with them. Well, tomorrow is actually my sister's birthday, which I'm actually really excited about because, again, I feel like I've just been in such a like depressive mood, y'all, which, like, you know what's one thing that I hate about like being, okay, I don't want to like label myself and say like I'm depressed or like, you know what I mean, because like I feel like it makes it seem like I'm like depressed all the time, which is like so not the case. And I feel like that's one of the like the stigmas around like depression, is that like people think that you're gonna be sad and hopeless and like all this like 24/7, bro. Like you're gonna look physically like you're like on the verge of like death all the time, which is like so not true. And like that's kind of what I hate about that stigma, because I'm just like, bro, like you can be depressed and like it not look like it, you know what I mean? Like you don't gotta look like you're depressed in order to be depressed, if that makes sense, you know? And so that's why I feel like also too, like I've had a really hard time accepting that I'm depressed, because I remember when my therapist first told me like, yeah, like, do you know the signs of like depression and stuff? She's like, you definitely meet those qualifications. I felt really like in shock, because I was just like, but I don't look depressed, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, wait, but like it was a really hard thing for me to like accept and like come to terms with. But yeah, it's like some days are like, I have moments where I'm like on a really good high, and then moments where I'm just boom, like I'm like in like the wind is just taking me wherever, because I literally am like not doing well, y'all. So it's been, again, I feel like it's just mentally it's been a lot harder for me to be more motivated, like look forward to like hang out with people. I'm just like I'm actually really shocked that like I like for the first time in like a really long time, you guys, like I made the plans to like go out with a friend, like, and I haven't actually initiated to go out with somebody in a really long time, which again, if you guys didn't know, is also a sign of depression, is when you start isolating yourself from your social circles. So that's been that, you guys. I'm and like I said, I'm really excited for my sister's birthday, because it's gonna force me to like socialize with people, because she's gonna have a little birthday party. So, well, it's not really a party, but it's like a little birthday gathering, which I'm really excited about. And one of my friends actually initiated a little birthday dinner for her, so I'm actually really excited about that as well, because again, it's gonna force me to actually get ready and like go outside, you know? So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, pretty much, you guys, that's all the life updates that I have for you guys right now. Again, I'm sorry if this video sounded a lot more gloomier and a lot more like than my other videos. I hope you guys just understand that mentally I'm really trying to figure my life out. And like I said, there's major life changes happening that are going to change the little whoa, I can't speak tonight. There are life changes that are literally going to change the whole trajectory of my life, which I can't wait to share with you guys. But I just know that today's not the day, especially if I was going to be talking like this. I'm going to make it sound even more depressing, so I was like, let me wait until I'm ready. So that being said, I'm going to be doing my self-love cards right now. And again, I'm really sorry for like this monotone voice, you guys. I just truly am like, I'm not doing well. But guess what? I know everything happens for a reason. And I know that I'm gonna get out of this. And I know that one day I'm gonna look back on this moment and thank God for like making me go through this, because I know this is gonna teach me something. I know this is like leading me to somewhere bigger in life, to somewhere where I need to be. And yeah. So yeah. Anyways, whoa, this light is so bright. I was just like closing my eyes. With this monotone voice, I literally don't know which one to do, you guys. I think we are going to be doing the present. I feel like the present would be something really cute to do right now. So this one says, I'll let you guys read it first. So this one says, how do you celebrate your birthday? Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Wait, I just realized I never filmed like a turning 20 video. That's very interesting, you guys. You know what? I think I'm gonna film that with my cousin, because I feel like that'd be really interesting to like digress with him, like being in our 20s finally. But how do you celebrate your birthday? I celebrate my birthday. Me and my family have like this tradition of whoever's birthday it is, everybody else will like wake up super early, gather their presents, a balloon, and like some sort of little cake. So like, for example, if you guys watched my brother's birthday vlog, you guys saw how I was preparing a little gansito, which is like this Mexican dessert. It's kind of like a cake-ish thing, and I put it on a plate and I just like put a candle in it and like lit it up, like, and so we all will like go to like that person's room and like wake them up by singing happy birthday, and then like the birthday person will like blow out their candles and like, you know, say thank you to everybody, and then like open up their gifts and whatever. So that's typically how I celebrate my birthday. That's typically how I wake up on my birthday. And then I will just, well, for the past couple of years my birthday has landed on a school day. So I've like had to go to class and like do some sort of assignments or whatever, go to work, whatever. And then I will usually have a family dinner when I come back home with like my family and my cousins who grew up with me. Like they'll come over and we'll all just eat together, eat some cake, and just have a good, fun time, just like being with each other. So that's usually how I celebrate my birthdays, you guys. Yeah, pretty much. That's usually how I celebrate my birthdays. I remember this year I actually also had more of like a self-care day on my birthday, and I went to go get a facial, which you guys, if you guys go to Acne Institute, girl, like I'm just letting you know, because like, bro, okay, this was my first facial experience, bro. I thought that I was gonna go in there feeling very relaxed y no sé qué, and I was gonna come out with like the shiniest skin ever. No, girl, what I didn't know was that, okay, I knew I was gonna get extractions done that day, but I didn't know the extent to which like they were gonna hurt, and how badly I was gonna look, because it literally looked like I was bruised and puffed all over my face, bro. Like, if y'all have like seen pretty bad acne, like I feel like you guys can tell, like my skin does not look like, oh my gosh, like you have hella pimples. But like when she did my extractions, which I knew going into this that like people said like, oh yeah, like you're gonna look really red for a couple days. I don't know why I didn't believe them. I was just like, no, like my skin's like fine, it's like not even that bad. But girl, when I tell you guys, I literally had like red dots all over my face. It was bad, and I felt so insecure because I was like, bro, I feel like I look so ugly right now, and stuff like that. But needless to say, I had to put on like Neosporin for like the next 3 days and be really gentle with my skin. And then finally, once like that, what is it called, like that dead layer of skin like fell off my face, then like my actual skin was like revealed again, and it was like really nice and smooth and even. But like, again, if you guys go to her, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just letting y'all know you're gonna feel like the most ugliest person alive. But give it like 5 days and you're gonna feel like your best self again, okay? I'm just letting y'all know that because I did not know that first time coming around, and girl, I was definitely shook because I looked like that on my birthday. And again, when it's your birthday, you want to feel your most confident, and I definitely did not feel my most confident on my birthday. But anyways, needless to say, I am really just, yeah. I was gonna say I'm really excited, but honestly, guys, I'm not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And if you guys have any piece of advice for anybody that's going through a pretty low point in her life, and for somebody who is feeling really lost in the direction that their life is going, please let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any advice for that. Please, I would genuinely appreciate that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Just know I'm here for you guys always, and I hope that next week's video I come on here a lot more jolly and stuff, because I know that there's things to look forward to in life. I just feel like right now I'm just having a really hard time seeing the end of the tunnel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.